Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today we have Ecto Monday, everybody. So we are going to tackle issue 121 of the DeLorean. Oh my Jesus. Okay, so issue 121 is we are now going to attach the body of the car to the chassis of the car. So there is a mountain of work that needs to be done in this issue. We've got wires prepping, we've got sorting out the wires. We've then got to take bits off the vehicle, then we're going to put bits on the vehicle. It's going to be an absolute mammoth task today to do what we need to do in order to get the vehicle ready to attach it, basically. I've done quite a bit of research. I've had a look into how other people have done theirs and all them bits and pieces. So I think I'm more or less prepared. Now, the way the video is going to go is this could take me this evening to do. It could take me 2 days to do. I'm planning probably 2 days, but it's going to be a bit of a start and stop video. Now, the reason is I'm going to basically break it down into stages. So there's going to be a couple of stages where we might have to take things apart. There's bits and pieces where we need to bring the vehicle across and all that jazz. So what it's going to be doing is it's not going to be the normal start to finish of the issue. It's probably going to be, right, finish that stage, then we'll move on to the next stage. That's what I'm planning anyway. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't work, then this is going to be fun. Now, I've never built something like this before and got to this stage. So this is going to be new to me of attaching in the body to the chassis of the vehicle. It's not going to be easy because obviously it's really heavy as well and I don't want to break any of the detail. But I think we should enjoy this one. I really do think we should enjoy this one. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay, so here we have the chassis part of the car. And the first thing we need to do is we need to take off these sort of end bits here. Apparently the chassis won't go on with these bits installed. Sorry, the body. So I'm going to take that out and just store it carefully. Then if I can just manoeuvre this around, there we go. I'm going to take this one off and again store it carefully away. Actually bent a bit around as this one. Oh. There we go. So they're now off. Now the next thing it's asking us to do is some basically putting some wires up these tubes, but I don't want to do mine just at the moment because it's asking for another part of the car to come off. So that's what I want to do first of all. And basically it is this wheel just here that needs to come off. So right, let's try and get this off with tweezers. If not, and we damage the hub cap, they have sent another one just in case. So let's have a look. Let's see how we can do this. It probably is going to get damaged, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Now the idea is to get something behind it. Let me try. I mean, we've got a replacement, so let's just try a scalpel. That's how I've taken these off in the past. Really hard to get something behind it. You need to sort of go into the tiny hole and try and pull it. but it's not that easy. I mean, I've just bent some tweezers there by doing that, so I'm going to abandon that pair of tweezers and try a different pair of tweezers. Let me just move this blade out of the way safely. Right, let's try these. Oh god, they look even more knackered. I need some new tweezers. Right, let's try it. Ah, here we go. Right, okay. So, you see again, that's just bent them. They might give you a new cap, but they haven't provided us with a new wheel. Gosh, this is a murder to take out. The problem is, as you're pushing down on that, let me try maybe some blue tack. Maybe. Don't know if that will. No, that doesn't have enough to pull it off either. Nope. Right. This is shouldn't be a mission, but it is a mission. And it's out. Excellent. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to take this wheel off now. Let me just put my tweezers away. Okay, take that off. Just like that. Now I'm going to put the screw for the tyre in there. Okay, so that's the work that we've needed to do on this part so far. The next work we need to do is we've got some wire. So I'm just going to move this off the desk. Okay, so we've got these blue tubes. We know these go on the outside of the vehicle. And literally what we need to do, we need to thread some wires down that we've disconnected from the car. So we'll get all these untangled. Or as I like to say sometimes, twangled. And with the connector end, we need to put down these tubes. So we'll start with the first one. Excellent. Second. Come on. Not wanting to come out the other end. Right. Right, that's another one. Sorry, I should be telling you, this first cable is cable K, and then the second one I've just put down is cable J. The next one that's going down is cable L. So basically, what we're doing here is we're hiding the wires that go up to the roof. So I've got another one there. And then lastly, cable K. when it wants to come out the other end, of course. No, I thought it popped out then. Come on. Just getting it at the right angle for it to come out. I can't see it. It will come. Oh, come on. Come on. Right, so all there now are through there. Doesn't stop there though, because we've got another tube and we've got another bunch of wires to come onto it. And these are these, basically. But it's only really one wire that needs to go down it. These are for the flashing lights. So we've done that there. Okay, so the next part we need to do, I'm just going to put them to one side, is we do actually need to bring over the body of the car. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause recording and bring the body shell over. Okay guys, I'm back. Right, so we have the body shell. First of all, what we need to do is we need to take these tubes with the wires in, and we're basically just going to put them into these holes just here. This is why I'm on the side cam. So they just pop in. This one's come out, but it should be pretty easy to put back in. Just doing this off camera a second while I just sort this out. Right. So here is the second. Doesn't matter which way these blue tubes go in. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little bit of electrical tape and tape these blue tubes to the car. So I'm just doing that now. If I can get some electrical tape off, that is. Oh, no, that's the top camera, that's fine. What I want to do is to just get this electrical tape. Just stick them to the side of the car, just like that. Right, so if I go back up to the main camera, so that one, and just sort of try and move it across and try and bring this down a bit. We've got basically this wire here. And what it's asking us to do is basically put some tape on it around this part here. They have provided the tape, so we use their tape, but if needs be, I can always use my own. It's quite thin tape, I must admit. So first bit going more or less just down in this corner. Okay, need another bit now. Ah, this bit's getting tape off this thing. Come on. Alright, got some. Then it's asking for put some just on the centre, just there. And then we've got final piece, and that's going to go on. Gosh, they don't make this easy, do they? Right, so this is going to come around here, and then some tape just on this end bit here. Now notice I've got a bit of an overlap there, so I'm just going to bob a bit of extra tape on for my own satisfaction. So I'm just cutting it down a bit smaller, because I don't like the fact of that there. Right, so that makes me happy. Okay, right, so the next part is I'm going to have to completely reposition everything in order for this to be done. So what I'll do is I'll just pause the camera and get it up where I can show you the best way to do this. Okay, so I've got the car on its side here, and we're basically going to make some electrical connections back up. So let's do this. So we've got V, and we've got V there. Okay, we've got T. Kind of can match them up to the colour. If they've still got the sticker on. No, that's X, so X. So there's no more red wires on this one, so it's got to go on here. Okay, right, so I think we'll do the grey ones next. So we need M, that's K. Do we have a K? Yeah, I found K. It's fairly easy to do this. Q. 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 Okay. So, we should have a black and white one. Reading R. Which they are. Okay, we're almost done with this section. A grey and red one. Very confusing. Okay, we've got L. Well, that's more black and white. Oh, I've got to have a look what we got left. think I saw that one. Let's have a look. Right, we've got red and white. Okay. So we'll connect them up. Right, so what we've got left is a grey and red. Right, I've noticed that I've made a bit of a mistake, because this should be grey and white. Should it? No. Oh, definitely no. I made that correct. That was, yeah, 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, that's that one done. Right, so now we should have coming in. Right, let's have a look. We should have a grey and black one. There's where I've made my mistake. Right, so next is a red and grey. Right, so we should have one last one. Right, that's where I made the mistake. That one should be going into there. And that one should be going into there. Right, so that is now all wired up. Lots of wires there. So now it's basically moving on to the other side. Try and shift this down a bit. Okay, you sort of see where I'm working at here. Right. So here we go. Right, so W. What we got here? We've got a U to U. Not easy. Oh, and I don't want to stretch the wires. Okay, so next. What's this one? So this one is S. S to S. Right, I'm real difficulty shifting this. Getting this close to make these contacts. Right, so S to S. Next. Right, so we've got some. So we've got O to O. That's O to O. And then we've got P to P. And I think that's all the electrical connections done up. Wow. Right, now, the next problem is, I've now got to get this car upside down with these wires connected so that I can put the two together, which is easier said than done. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause and then I'll be straight back. Okay, so we're back. Now I've got the car upside down. And what we need to do now is start securing the car in place. I've put the wheel back on and I've put the the tyre protector, I don't know. But we're putting these in with, these are ZM screws. I think it can go in a bit further. It seems to be all lined up inside. Let's double check. Right, that's strange. Back end's not going in. Let's try and do the centre. This one here first. I can see that one. Yeah, that's actually bringing it down closer. Okay, so we've got a ZM in there. We need another ZM at the other side. Okay. Right, so just checking that the camera's still rolling. Might be a case of having to really sort of push down on this rear, but let me see if I can do the other side. No. And the back ones don't really want to go in. Ah, right, because I'm seeing it the other way around to the instructions, back at the back it's 2 AAM screws. That's why it wasn't screwing in. I thought it was the front that needed these screws, but no, it's the back. Get them as tight as I can. I'm actually stood up at the moment doing all this. So we need some more ZM screws. We need to bring the camera across a bit more. Yeah, you can just see what I'm doing. Another one in. Right, I do know this one is very near the exhaust, so I'm being very, very careful. There we go, that one's in. Two more to go. Another ZM screw. See me doing this, but trust me. Gosh, where's it out here? I'm now glad though that both pieces of the car are connected together. Excellent. So now they are attached together. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pause the camera and then we'll get the car flipped back over in one piece. Okay, so we've now got the car back together. What we have got to do though, we need to put some of these mirrors on. So I'm going to put this one on over this side because in the kerfuffle of taking it up, taking it down and everything, it actually did snap off. It's not too bad, but I just need to glue it. So I've got the screw in there. I think the easiest way, because I mean these screws are extremely small. Oh, it doesn't help if the car moves as well. I can't put the handbrake on. Right. Let's try and do this. What's going to be the best way to do this? Think back. The best way to do it is just to try and thought I had it then and all. Man, stop shaking. Right, I'm going to be right back, guys, and get this sorted. Okay, managed to get that on, eventually. Next what we've just got this little cap. Got some logos on it. It's just lining up the logo properly. Right, I think I'm going to leave that until after the stream. My hands are shaking all over the place. Okay. So, the next bits we need is coming to an end, thank goodness. We need these bits here. Just bring it down. Got some brackets to put on here. And they're not where I picked up, but I do need them anyway. Okay, so we need to put some brackets on for the pipes. Now I'm just seeing how they've done this. As far as I'm aware, they go on, yeah, like that. And they need to be screwed in with some VM screws, quite long screws. Just before I check, I'm just going to make sure it's not the other way around. No, it's definitely not. The problem is, you're needing to screw in, but like an angle. Right, that one's going in. Excellent. We need another VM. Just in there. Fantastic. And then as you can see, I know I'm moving the camera all around here. We've got another bracket to put on up there. Now this is going to work with the curve. So that's curved. You know, it's really hard to decipher which way these go on. But I think go on that way. Yep. Right, again, and 2 more VM screws. That's what I don't want to happen, because it's going to scratch the paint. But it was going in. I'm just going to hold my finger there while we do it. Right. One last VM screw. Oh, it's come out of alignment. No, I'm not happy with this. I'm going to try it that way around. I'm not happy with this at all. Shouldn't be doing what it's doing. No, I think this is on the wrong way. Sorry, it's just the instructions are just not clear enough. They really are not. That one's going into there. Yeah. I'm not having a great day today. Right, goes on that way. The screw holes don't line up. Goes on that way, they do line up. So it must be that way. Goes that way. Right, I'm just going to try and figure this one out because this has stumped me. Right guys, I'm back. I've finally worked it out. Okay, so, just if you're building along this, you're not too sure, there is a difference between 121C and 121D. 121D has got shorter bits of these than 121C. That's how you identify them. It was not easy identifying them, but yeah, it took a lot of working out and trying to work out the screws, but they're on. Okay, I like this to be an instructional video. I don't like cutting away. Okay, so what we're going to do next is these blue pipes are going to sit into these brackets, just like that. And then we've got actually a holder here to hold them in with. So we're going to put that onto there. And then we're going to screw it down with a good old AP screw. Sure, it's the AP screws that I need to put on a different screwdriver head. I tell you what, this is going down in history of one of the most challenging issues of the entire build. and all builds have them. No. You know, there's no build out there that doesn't have challenging issues like this. Now I am going into plastic, so I'm going to be careful where I tighten it. But that's into there like so. And there's quite a bit of... You can probably adjust these once they're in. Okay, and we'll put the other one on. Another AP screw. Ooh. I'm telling you now, I'll be glad when this issue's over. Because this is the third day of filming, would you believe? Okay, but they're now in place just like that. We're not finished there though, because something we made a while ago, which is this, needs to go on just there. And it's going round like that. And then that is screwed in with 2 AM screws. And these are the silver ones. AM, I'm sure is definitely a small screwdriver. I will sort out the mirror and everything once I've done this video. I just want to get to the end of this video today. Because it has been very challenging. It has not been easy. I will openly admit that this issue has not been easy at all. So I was warned about it, and yeah, I've had my problems, but hopefully you'll stick with me, guys. And that is completed work. But what I'm going to show you, if you look at them instructions, that really doesn't show you which way these things are going round or which way, you know, it's just not clear at all. And if you look at the, because I mean, I've been through this magazine how many times with them pipes. I mean, I thought the worst bit were over, combining the 2 bodies together. But if you look at the list of parts for this stage, there's not much of a difference what you can see in 121C and 121D. It's really hard to decipher which one's which. But we've got there now, and this is the end of issue 121. I can now say this issue is complete. Well, that's it, guys, for issue 121. Thank God of the Ecto-1. Wow, I am absolutely exhausted after doing that issue. It's not easy. It's not easy to line up a car. It's not easy with the electrical connections. I've had problems after problem, and it's been 3 days. I started filming this on Saturday, and I'm now Monday evening, 6:15, doing the outro video. So it's not been an easy issue, but it's done. The car's looking fantastic. It really, really is heavy though now. Very, very heavy. So I'm going to have to be cautious when sorting out. I have got a few bits that I still need to do on it because I'm trying to sort out the trim around the doors. That's been peeling off. So I'm still going to be working on it in the background, but I'm just glad to say that issue is complete. I really am. And I do not know how long it's going to take to edit this video. I really don't. But anyway, if you did like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please can remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos. The worst thing that could happen right now is I go into my videos and OBS has muted itself, but I can see a little bar going across there and it's saying it's got sound. So let's just hope it's got sound. Anyway, stay safe, guys, and bye for now.